What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going over some new teasers for The Flash Season 8. So to start things off, we got this new Flash Season 8 poster. I think it looks pretty cool. I actually really like the fact that they don't have Barry wearing his mask here, because all the other posters have him wearing his mask. So I think this is a pretty cool poster to see here. So in addition to that, we have the next two episodes, the descriptions for those episodes. So for episode 6, it says, picking up where season 7 left off. After returning home from a visit from their parents' vow renewal, Bart and Nora quickly realize that things are not exactly as they left them. The duo race to repair any fissures in the timeline and restore everything back to the way it is supposed to be. Now, we obviously knew that this episode was going to mainly be about Bart and Nora time traveling. Also, if you didn't know, I believe Jay Garrick is also set to appear in this episode, so that should be pretty cool as well. But yeah, Bart and Nora time traveling. It's always great to see time travel. Now, I do notice in the episode description, it says that Bart and Nora quickly realize that things are not exactly as they left them. So, like, they return home, and then when they're in the future, or in their time, I should say, they quickly realize that things are not, they're not the way they're supposed to be. So, it's going to be really interesting to see how exactly that makes them end up in the year 2014. I'm really interested to see exactly, what the circumstances are to that, because we do see a scene in the trailer for that episode of them, like, just looking at a ton of different historical events. So maybe there's something that is a really huge change in 2014 that they have to fix. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see exactly what is going to happen in that episode. We also have the episode 7 description, which says, when a criminal invades the CCPD, Barry and Kramer must trust and rely on each other if they are going to make it out safely. Meanwhile, Caitlin learns a valuable lesson while out with Snow and Mark. Now, I also notice in the description that it says snow, and I assume they mean frost there, so we're just gonna go with that. But with that being said, guys, this episode right here does not look very interesting. Now, we know that this criminal they're talking about is going to be Goldface, and it looks like Barry's not going to be using his powers a ton in this episode, which, I mean, it's understandable. They're late in the show. They don't have, I guess they don't have the money to have Barry use his powers, a lot in every episode. But still, this episode, not going to be that good, I don't think. I'm really not intrigued to see Frost and Mark again. I really don't like both those characters. I know a lot of people, you guys like Frost. I am not a Frost fan whatsoever. I don't think she's a very good character. Same with Mark. I think he's a terrible character. I think all of us think that. But yeah, I guess, you never know. Some parts of this episode could be interesting, but from what I'm seeing from the synopsis, doesn't look that cool. So yeah, those are all the episode descriptions that we have. Now let's move on to the episode titles that we just received for episodes 8 through 11. Episode 8 is titled The Fire Next Time. Episode 9 is titled Phantoms. Episode 10 is called Reckless. Episode 11 is called Resurrection. Episode 8, titled The Fire Next Time, I don't know what this could be referring to. It's possible this could be referring to Firestorm. I know there's going to be a couple episodes with Ronnie Raymond in it this season. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be, what this episode's about. I mean, we have seen some set photos of somebody with a quantum splicer on, and obviously Firestorm used a quantum splicer, so maybe that has something to do with it. But otherwise, make sure you guys comment down below what you think these set photos mean, especially episode 8. That's the one I'm probably the most confused about. So moving on to episode 9, this one is titled Phantoms, and I am 99% sure this is going to be about Phantom Girl, who was recently casted for The Flash Season 8. She's supposed to have a storyline with Iris this season, so I think that should be pretty interesting. She seems like a pretty decent character so far. And yeah, with the role that I'm assuming she'll play in the show, I think she'll be a pretty good addition. So now episode 10 is titled Reckless, and I used to think this might have something to do with Bart and Nora, but then I was like, you know what, I don't really think that'll happen, because they literally appeared in 4 episodes before that, that being episode 6, of course, and I'm pretty sure Nora West Allen is going to appear later in the season as well, toward the end of the season. So what I have come to the conclusion of is episode 10 is going to be about time travel. Obviously, that's not confirmed whatsoever, but I think that it would really make sense if this is about time travel, because time travel is pretty reckless, and Reckless is the title of the episode, so maybe that will lead into episode 11, which is titled Resurrection. Maybe because, Barry's time traveling for whatever reason in episode 10, that makes it possible for episode 11 for certain characters to be alive once again in present day. Now, the characters I'm referring to are, of course, Ronnie, Raymond, and Eddie Thawne. It's confirmed that Ronnie Raymond will be appearing in this episode, episode 11, so maybe that time travel theory of episode 10 is true. But we know that Ronnie Raymond will be appearing for one more episode after that, but we don't know what episode it is. So it could be episode 12, it could be episode 15. We really don't know what it could be. And I'm thinking Resurrection also could be related to Eddie Thawne as well, somehow bringing him back. I think that's definitely possible. Because, yeah, Eddie Thawne is going to be appearing in episode 6, but then we also got word that he will be appearing in multiple other episodes in an unexpected way. That's how he will return, in an unexpected way. So maybe he'll return as a villain somehow or something like that, maybe setting up that Cobalt Blue storyline that we've all wanted to see. So yeah, episode 6 looks like it's going to be a good one. Episode 7, not exactly, but episodes 8 through 11, I think, just by the episode titles, sound like they're going to be pretty good. And then after that, hopefully the rest of the season is great as well. This season has definitely so far been a step up from Season 7. And the time that The Flash returns is March 8th, I believe. So yeah, we're coming pretty close to that date. So it's going to be great to see The Flash on our screens once again for Season 8. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your thoughts on all this new information about The Flash Season 8, and I'll see you guys in the next video.